Ashley. Thanks, everyone.
Hello. It looks like it is my turn. So welcome, welcome. We are working on, I guess you can probably guess, an art project for Passover. So I'm going to switch my screen real quick so I can see all of my friends who are still on here. And I know I saw it, but hopefully y'all have your supplies ready. All you need today is a piece of paper. So if you have a piece of paper, let me see. Look at it. Perfect. Okay. And do you have colors? Because I got my box of colors right here. Perfect. Okay. So some of you who I had in first grade last year, and I see some of my friends, we did this really cool packet that I'm going to give to Miss Lucy and Miss Stephanie, and we can send it out because there's lots of additional things in here that's really cool. But today what we're going to do is we're going to make an origami frog. So I'm going to turn my screen down so you can see my desk. Let me clear it up because I got a little messy. Okay, and look at my little froggy. He jumps. He's super cute. And if you see my froggy, he's got swirls. He's all sorts of different shades of gray. He's colored on his belly, in his arms, everywhere. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We are going to take our piece of paper and we're going to color it. And we're going to color our frog to look however we want. So he doesn't have to be green. There are so many cool frogs out there. There are blue frogs. There are frogs that are yellow with black polka dots. There are purple frogs. So I want y'all to take your paper and you're just going to fill that whole sheet up with color. So what I'm going to start with mine, I like swirls. So I'm going to make this one a swirly frog with all sorts of different colors. Get some purpley red. Let's add in some teal. Let's see what color we want to add next. Let me see if I can see any of y'all's while we're going around. Oh, look at that awesome coloring. I see my friends. Beautiful. Awesome. I think I'm missing a little bit of green. Let's get this light green in here. Okay. All right, so we should be getting a pretty full sheet of paper that has lots of vibrant color that takes up the entire sheet. Perfect. I see you. So if you've got your sheet colored, let's see, I still see some crayons and markers moving. Oh, look at that. You even have a green sheet of paper. You put extra color on it. Very cool. Oh, look at those swirls. That almost looks like my swirls. They're just bigger. Very cool. All right, my friends. Are most of us ready? Oh, look at Mr. Todd's. He has a yellow sheet of paper. Ooh, look at those stripes on that one. I like that. It almost looks like a grass and like we did a painting. All right, so we're gonna move to the next step. If you're not done coloring, it's okay, because once I teach you how to do this, you're gonna wanna make lots and lots and lots of froggies, because I think this year at our Seder, like Rabbi, I'm gonna scooch down so I see it down here, but like Rabbi said, is our Seders are gonna look very different. So I think we may even use these as little name cards, because I can write some of my friends and family that I'm gonna miss this year that won't be at the Seder with us right there, so that they're still kind of with us. And it's a silly, sweet way to have them sitting at the table with us. So our first step, I'm gonna pull up my instructions so I can get y'all, is we are going to put our color side down. So we're gonna have the white side facing up. Okay, next step is we're gonna take a hot dog fold. We all know what a hot dog fold is, right? That's the long side. And since it's origami, we wanna take our time and make sure that our lines are super, super crisp and really get that good crease. All right, next step, we're gonna open it back up so that we still have the white side facing up. And then from the side furthest away from us, this corner, we're gonna fold it down. Oh, my crisp is not as crisp. Okay, there we go. So it looks just like that. All right, do we have that step? All right, looks good. We're gonna open it back up, and we're gonna do the same exact thing to the other side. And really make sure that those creases are done well, because it's gonna help us in our next step. Okay, and then we open it up. We still have the color side down and the white facing up. And what we should see is one long line down the middle and a big X on the top. That's looking good, looking good. Okay, so the next one gets a little bit tricky. Or actually, no, there's one more, then it gets tricky. Do you see at the very middle of your X, you have a little point where all of the lines get together? We are gonna fold towards us and make sure we make a fold right there at that X. So I'm gonna open up my other froggy so that it's easy for us to see the lines. It doesn't come on the camera so well, but it's okay. So our paper should look like this now. Perfect, perfect. Look at those lines. We're gonna open it up. And then we take these sides right here and fold it. And it should go pretty easily because we've made those nice crisp edges. You see that? And this edge right here folds over so it almost looks like we have a little house. So we see this, kind of this part like this. Lovely. I'm gonna look at a couple of my friends to see how they're doing. All right, so if you've got this part, why don't you hold your piece up and let me see. Oh, okay, can we do that again? Now I'm seeing the chat, let's see. All right, Miss Rachel, which part do you need done again? And Miss Hannah, which piece do we, I think we're all muted, so if you wanna go ahead and just type it in the chat. Oh, I see that green sheet up there. That looks like we've got that part. The last set of the folding, all righty. So we're gonna take this part of the paper and we're gonna fold it to meet this line. So when we do that, we can take this piece and then have it go meet this triangle. It makes a little bit of a big triangle right here. And then we're gonna do the same thing where this one folds down. So it kind of looks like we've got a triangle sandwich. Are we all still together? Oh no, Oliver. All right, let me pull you up and see if I can find you. Oliver. Oh, I see you, Oliver. All right, so let me see your paper. Okay. So with our white side folding up, we are going to take that horizontal line we made where it met in the middle, this little bend right here, and we're going to take that one to meet in the middle. And then we take our big triangle and we just pull it over because there's nice little triangles that have already been created by those clean, crisp edges that we made. Okay, and so when you make your first fold, your paper is going to look like that. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on this side. See how when I touch it, it likes to fold back up to a big triangle? That's what it's going to look like to me. And I'm just going to take this one in and fold it over. So if you're having a hard time, it's okay with this packet. Let me see if I can show you if this will help you. Let me open this up and share my screen. Okay. Can y'all see my screen or is it just black? Okay, you can see it, perfect. We are looking at this step right here. So we take this little spot, fold it right here, this spot, fold it right here. So we get that triangle. Yes, so I'm gonna pull it up. This is a great packet that came from Jewish Boston, and they have, I pulled it out to be a PDF, but let me put this link right here for you guys for the full packet right now. I know Miss Lucy will pull the full PDF to you guys, but this is the link that we use that has the full activities because there's some great things in there. Okay. I know origami can kind of be a little bit hard when we're not together, and we can really work on that. Okay, so for those of my friends who are still there, here, let's see if we can see both sides of it. There we go. We're gonna move on to step 5. We're gonna take these corners right here, and this gray area represents the color that we now see that we just did a few minutes ago with our crayons or markers or pencils. And we're gonna fold those corners up, and that's gonna become your froggy's legs. So once you flip him over, you'll get to see his legs. Oh, let's see. Okay. Oh, let's move this. Okay. I'm gonna stop my screen share because I see myself. I don't see, do we still see the instructions? You give me a head nod if we, oh, perfect. Okay. So I'm just looking at myself. All right. Are y'all good with the instructions, or do you want to see what's happening with my hands? Oh, my hands. Okay. All right, so we're going to stop the share because those who want to look at the instructions, we've got the link that's right there, and it's great. Okay. So there are my froggy's legs. We fold it up with this step. The next step it wants us to do is to take it, this side right here, and we're gonna meet it. Wait, where did it go? I think I skipped a step. There we go. Oh, I'm doing it upside down. That's where I'm having an issue. Oh, my friends, hold on. When I moved on to the instructions, I confused myself. There we go. Okay, I had it right the first time. I was just doing it upside down. All right, we look like that. And then we're going to take him and fold the bottom of the paper upwards so that the ends sit at the center at the top of the diamond. So it looks like that. And it's right here by where his little legs are going to be. I'm going to take this part and fold it back down because that's going to be his backside. Okay, when we flip him over, we open him up, and that's our froggy. I like to do an extra fold on here so that his feet feel a little bit more like feet. And that's our froggy. We can draw eyes on him. Let's give this one blue eyes. And he just likes to hop. There he is. So I hope that y'all, oh, look at those hopping frogs. I'm so excited. Perfect. Okay, so I know some of my friends, oh, there's another hopping frog. I'm gonna get so excited and so distracted. So most of y'all who have been in my class, look at those frogs. Oh my goodness. No, I love things that are sparkly. So you can definitely take sparkly or patterned paper, or you can use glitter to decorate them. You just don't wanna make them too heavy. But once you get the hang of it, you're gonna make lots of them. So that's one of the things that we're gonna be preparing for our Seder and our table and our decorations because they're super cute and they like to hop. So I definitely encourage you to download this packet. When, like I said, once you get the hang of them, you'll just frog, 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 and you can sing that song. Frogs here, frogs there, frogs are jumping everywhere. All right, my friends. So I hope you have a very, very happy Passover, and we will see you soon, as soon as we can get back together safely.
Thank you so much, Miss Ashley, for such a fun project. Happy
You're welcome.
Pesach, Chag Sameach.